And hit the button and away we go. I don't know why I was thinking earlier about that Drake Prime, that Logan Paul guy, his drink. I don't know. I don't know why I was thinking that, but I don't think that guy's a good role model for children. I think he's a fake and phony baloney. Just hear me out, guys. Like he started off trolling people. That's how he started his career. By trying to get in people's feelings. So when he's gonna have a boxing match that they have to promote because you can't just have a boxing match to have a boxing match anymore. There has to be a big promotion on it. And well, the troll gets trolled. And just like any little shitty troll, they'll go outside of that person if they have to get them, to get their goat. You know what I mean? So there's this guy, Dylan Dennis. He showed a whole bunch of videos of Logan's wife saying she loves cock all over the internet. I started providing all this evidence. And instead of just owning it, because it was her, they were her videos, she was just upset that they got hacked or whatever the fuck it was that was said. But she didn't want to take responsibility for who she used to be. So her and Logan were going to sue Dylan Dennis, which seems pretty stupid to me. But the worst part of it, the fake part, is when he's in the ring and he's like, "This is such a tough challenge for me," and I'm just like, and I think he used God too, and I think I wanted to throw up, and fuck, oh fuck, how do people not see that? Like, there's a whole lot of evil out there. There's like these are weak fucking people. They can have physical bodies and be as strong as they want. They are fucking mentally weak. Someone fucking points out your past to you, and instead of saying, "Hey, I'm not that person anymore. Hey, I moved on. Maybe you should too." Nah, it's we're gonna sue you. You hurt our feelings. We're gonna get your money for feelings. Fucking weird world we live in, but hey, who knows? I'm not saying Logan Paul don't work hard. I bet he's a hard worker. I mean, I know he takes shortcuts. Like you can't tell me that guy ain't on fucking roids, but ah, can't make it on his own. Needs a fucking little stimulant. Uh, wonder what God he's serving. I wonder if he'd be honest about that. Definitely not Jesus' father. Well, look what he did to George Danko. I think they're friends again or something. I don't. If I were old George, I'd just take him as a lesson learned. Put him in the rear view and say, "Hey, bud, I did love you as a friend, and I still do love you as a soul, but what you did to yourself, brother, wow." Because could you guys imagine if God's real? And I'm just saying, I don't know if George Janko's, if he's real or whatever. He seems to be exploring Jesus, and that's all you can do, right? You can only go with the information that you have, and if you're being told and you're being set on the Bible being like it, then you're gonna try and abide by it. But Jesus didn't abide by it, and but that's where I don't know how many do we even have people on here? One person. This is what scares me is I see a different Jesus as everybody else. Maybe it's because I don't convolute my mind with Paul. You know what I mean? Like Paul's with God. Oh well, I hope so. You know what I mean? But if Jesus is the source we're supposed to go to, you know what I mean? And he's saying he's the truth, and you should listen to what he's saying, I think I'll listen to Jesus because I don't think he lied to me because I think I experience him. I think when you have him, you know her. You know her. You don't have to put on a show and just be honest. It's a requirement, I think. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the Bible for a second. Let's go pull out a Jesus Bible verse. See what Jesus was saying to us. Give me a second here. What? So right here in Mark, is that 9:34 or 8:34? I don't know. 8:34, I think. And it says, when he called the people to himself with his disciples also, he said to them, whoever desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. It's pretty straightforward to me. You- and- Hey, OT, do you hear something different to me? It's like, pick up your cross and follow me. Well, he's not on this earth anymore, but we're following the things that he said, right? Not, not Paul. Not Paul. I'm not. If you want to be a Paul guy, anybody wants to be a Paul guy, I'm all about it. Go ahead. Pick your poison. Jesus or Paul. Anyways, okay. And then 35 is for whoever desires to save his life will lose it. But whoever loses his life for my sake and the gospel's will save it. Now, I know what you guys think, right? You guys think when he's like talking about the gospels there, right? For my sake and the gospels. You guys know what gospels are, right? I wish I had these other verses I could show you guys. Gospels is just a God story, right? Right? It's what they are. It's not the Bible. This is the book of Gospels. Men who received God and mere men who were able to convince people that they were doing some pretty amazing things too, some of them, eh? But not early on. They had to struggle and work for her, going insane and shit. And the gospels will save it. So if you create your own God story, because God tells you that, or Jesus tells you that he's in you and so is his father, because his father's in him. But he also says that the father outside of him is much more powerful. Sorry, Ganner. Hey, it doesn't matter. How's it going? Cop top, what's up? Thank God it's Friday. For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? Now, I would think if you thought there was elite pedophiles fucking rocking your world, you'd take that chance and find out. But if you're wrong about Bill Gates, Carl, you gotta humble yourself and say sorry to that gentleman. You were all confused and you didn't understand that when his wife said that they got divorced because of Epstein. I just jumped to conclusions, thinking maybe there was something to do with Epstein because she wouldn't say how long or maybe if Melinda would have given out all the information, maybe we wouldn't be in this fucking mess, eh? Copper top. Or what will a man give in exchange for his soul? You got to put your heart, soul, and mind on God. But in order to walk with God, you got to go what? Inside through his son. I don't know. You guys let me know. Good day, Carl. For whoever is ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation. Sounds like it's, uh, well, is it a sinful generation that we live in as well? If he was saying it back then, can you imagine what he'd be thinking now? Hey, they didn't have OnlyFans where fucking 600 dudes could fucking walk right in there and fucking rock somebody's world. And well, like we can use the term whore, right? If someone's getting like that is the definition, or is prostitute better? Because these whole words thing, it fucking gets me, man. I don't know what words I'm allowed to use anymore. I don't know. I don't know. So weird stuff we can do for popularity. Look at Johnny Dagburn. I bet you could make that monkey dance for less than nothing. He is dancing for nothing. Holy smokes, he is. Of him the Son of Man will also be ashamed when he comes in the glory of his Father with the holy angels. I mean, I would want to have the right Jesus, especially if we're preaching about him. You know what I mean? Hey, I just try and use Jesus' own words. See, I'm an open minded thinker. I think the truth is really fucking important. And I don't think that, well, I think back in the day, like in our land, those native people, they were doing all right. They had to get to that same sort of character. You know what I mean? It's just they had a different way, but it was still the same way. Still had to be in that character of Christ, I think. That's the thing, though, I that's the thing. What's going on, Lord Voldemort? This is what I don't like, buddy. Everybody wants to claim that they have spiritual superiority over the other. You know what I mean? All these colors want to claim that they're the most spiritual ones because of some melanin and all this other stuff. It's all sorts. It is weird out here. But yeah, could you imagine thinking you were God's chosen people? Could you imagine finding out there's God and you're a Jehovah's Witness, a fucking a Mormon? Like, why do Christians have so many sects? Hey, why? Why? I don't get this. Well, because they want different rule sets, probably, eh? Different rule sets. You know, you can have more than one wife, but I'm sorry. Any woman that would play second fiddle to another woman to make a man happy. Like, I don't know. I don't know. That's not godly. You can say all you want. I don't think she's God. I think there's a lot of sex and trouble. Hey, Snaggy? Hey, this might be the real Snaggy because, well, we got Lord Voldemort in the house. Nice shirt, eh? Yeah, this used to be one of my work shirts, buddy, when I had to look good and important and bang, Carl. Does this not get old to you, bro? No, 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 no. Trying to help people come to God? Fuck, man. I'll never get tired of her, bud. I get tired of the people who come over here and like I'm not trying to force anything on you. I'm asking you guys what you think. I can't bring anybody to God, Snaggy. No, I can only encourage people to come to God. That's it, brother. That's it. I can't fucking I don't have a magic stick, but bippity boppity boo. We're all in love with you. Hey, Snaggy. I mean, yeah, bud. I think God would want us to, protect the children. What do you think, Snacky? Do you think this battle protecting thing you're doing is good for your soul? Do you even have a soul? Are you just an NPC? Are you a bad program? I don't know, but I just wanted to try and help the best that I can, no matter what who's out there struggling, bud. You know what I mean? I've got to go through a lot of things so I can learn, bud. Here, let me tell you something. Like that thingy, my Robert, the Fauci Bouchy. And but I think I got that on purpose, just so I could see all sides of it. You know what I mean? The side where, hey, there really wasn't a lot of information, and what we were given was, hey, if people weren't getting it, they were just fucking evil and nasty, and when you had in your you got a gun to your head, and you're being told, hey, that old fella you take care of. You want to kill him? It's just a needle, dude. What the fuck are you afraid of? So of course you want to save the old feller, and well, after you get it, you see America, and they're giving out French fries and hamburgers, and you think to yourself, "Oh fuck, Carl! Oh fuck, Carl! And you done did it. But I don't know about this. I don't know about this. You didn't get a burger and fries, Carl. You just fucking riled yourself up for free for the protection of others. They love to do that one. Always protecting those fucking governments. Protect, protect. Wasn't the fucking supposed to protect? No, nobody cares. But I think I see Russell Brand. I haven't watched it, so I don't know what the show's about. I'm only going to tell you guys the title, and you guys can go watch it if you want. It says Pfizer agrees to $70 million deal with Trump after study links COVID facts to cancer. So I don't know, man. I think people should go to jail. Like that's nasty, nasty. And well, hey, Donald Trump gets to look good if it looks like Pfizer gives out $70 million, right? Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? Snaggy, you a sports fan? Do you know Miss Britney Spears there, who plays foosball over there in America? Not Britney Spears, fucking Taylor Swift. Britney at least has lithium in her brain. She has an excuse, right? What do you think of her boyfriend or husband to be, eh? Mr. Pfizer, eh? The Pfizer Dizer. Mr. Sponsorship with the Tay Tay. Pushing the Pfizer. Pfizer wiser. No, Carl was not wiser with the Pfizer. He only got a half dose of Pfizer. The other one was a Moderna shot. I guess I should go thank Dolly Parton for that one, eh? Oh, Dolly, why do you have to be a Moderna girl? But what is Kabbalah? And well, what do we know about that? Well, she's a material girl living in a material world. Material. What do you think? Donna's seems pretty spiritual. I guess she has a new interview. I'm not watching her. I'm not watching her. I'm not watching her. I'm not watching her. I should know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I've seen enough stupid shit. And Madonna has tricked and fooled a lot of people. You know what I mean? Snaggy, do you know there's people in church singing like a fucking prayer, bud? Anybody? Have you ever been at church and sang like a prayer? Bet you sing that to all the boys, don't you, Snaggy? Just like a prayer. Hey, Snaggy, you know what that song's about, don't you, brother? Check her out. Google it. I'm gonna buy a cheap TV so you look better, Carl. Well, bud, don't buy a new TV to make me look better. Just listen. That's all I ask. Why does everybody care about appearance these days? You know what I mean? You should meet my friend Steven Spalding, Carl. Why should I meet Steven? What makes you think me and Steven should meet? Says you're all blue. Oh, so your TV's jacked. It's not just me that, because I was gonna say, bud, if it's me, you're trying to get to look better. But if it's the whole TV situation, bud, his name, his name's Seven, like seven. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm blind, bud. I don't do shit to disrespect. That's why sometimes I'll fucking spell it off and then somebody will say something and then I'll have to be like, oh shit. It was an honest mistake. You know what I mean? But hey, if I if I would have read what I thought I read, I would have had that response. So anyways, it was out there. On YouTube, Seven Spalding. He talks about Gates and Jab and the SpaceX and Elon. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm just about done here. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I always tried to gather people up so we can all come together and try and rally and do it together. Just like fuck. Uh, like, here's the thing, man. I think I have the right to tell my story because I know it sounds all victim like, and I'm not a victim. I just want to show people that they're getting fucked over. That's it. Like, I've forgiven these people. It's not about fucking revenge or anything like that because they're no different than most people. That's what I want people to realize when they fucking go inward and take a look at themselves. Because we all like to think that we're good, but when put in the same position, would we have made a different choice? You know what I mean? Like when I say my workplace, I'd be to the point of death, bud. Yes, yes. It was almost fucking, if I could show you the proof, it would almost be like attempted fucking murder for crying out loud, which leads us to fucking the hospital situation. When the fucking people who had you on the brink of death can put you in the hospital for violence and suicide, there has to be some sort of fucking evidence. You just shouldn't be able to grab somebody off the fucking street, yin yang their brain, and say you're fucking mentally ill and you're violent and suicidal and throw you into a fucking cage. It's fucking brutal, man. It's weird. It's fucking weird. That whole hospital thing's fucking weird. If I could tell it from start to fucking finish, oh fuck. We could find out if I was lying or not. It's called receipts, Lord Voldemort. When you're a fucking child of God, you start noticing shit. Well, I always have, but you improve what you say by using their own shit against them. Because if you got a problem with the workplace, you can't go to the fucking place that's supposed to protect you for that either. In fact, if they would have, then fucking maybe it could have prevented somebody from fucking dying because then they would have looked at the shit I was saying and they could have got work to take a look or something. Fuck, I don't know. So, fuck, that's weird too, eh? And then, fuck, Lord Voldemort. Do you know that there's currently human beings out there right now that would run you off the road? So it killed me. Not only that, there was other people around. Thank goodness I hit where I did, but what if what if it would have been different and other people were put in jeopardy too? You know what I mean? And because you're the one that got hurt and you're also the one outside fucking crawling around trying to make sure you didn't fucking hurt anybody, fucking, and you get taken away in an ambulance, and then all of a sudden you're in the hospital and you're getting charged. And I'm like, someone cut in front of me. Well, no, that's not what the witness says. And I go, what fucking witness? Turns out it was the guy who fucking ran me off the fucking road. Good thing, like I said, Lord Voldemort, if you're gonna say shit like that, you better have videos and you be able to use their fucking statements against them, right, bud? Could you imagine if I didn't even have to show the video and showed his fucking statement and how it couldn't have been fucking correct? It had to be a lie. And this is where we get to the cops, bud. If I could figure it out by his statement, how come they couldn't? And how come they couldn't call me fucking back? Because what was done was done? You made a mistake and now Carl gets to suffer and go to fucking court? Speaking of which, there's another one. Carl has to go to court. He doesn't even have access to the videos to prove what he fucking said because his wife's gone, and you know how I have problems fucking on here trying to fucking do shit, right? Fuck. The DA's like, well, I'll give you this deal. And I was like, but I didn't do it. Can you just fucking remand it? It's not like I've ever had a remand before. I just I don't want to go down for something. I no, this is it, buddy. This is it. So you can take a huge insurance fucking hike, or you can take this little fucking you can take this fucking what was it, $200 fine or something like that. The Elmer police, they're a joke. I've told you guys shit of shit that's actually happened. How in the fuck does someone get you committed to the fucking nut house? Who was fucking assaulted you? I don't get how that happens. I don't fucking get her. It's all weird to me. You know what I mean? Fuck, what was it? One time I have to fuck call the cops because this like we weren't supposed to be around each other. And I was being fucking harassed and just fucking trying to have somebody's brain shoved in my brain that wasn't supposed to be around me. And fucking I had to call for help again. And they took her and they broke their fucking bond or whatever, which should have put them in jail. But no, because they have an anxiety attack. Now, I've been fucking ram jammed in the fucking mental house. I don't know how many fucking times, but you have a little fucking panic attack and the nutheads will fucking bring her back right into the house. Then you would think it would be enough for her to just leave it alone. She got the fuck away with it. No, you have to come talk to me again. And because I didn't hold the fucking camera up to her to fucking show her, so just in case I fucking, and because it was just her voice, and you could only see that it was my couch that I was on, and there would have been no other way but other than fucking that person to be in your vicinity. Fuck. But yeah, no, because you have to call him again. She says he wasn't there. It's fucking timestamp, motherfucker. Like, fuck, you're a retard. Fuck, you're a retard. But no, you'll destroy my mental health over your fucking laziness, you fucking stupid donut eating motherfucker. You know what I mean? No brain, Snaggy. None. None. Would you like to hear more stories about the fucking Keystone Cops here in fucking Elmer, dude? They're a fucking joke tard. Fucking chief of police somehow got me kicked out of my own house because we were waiting for fucking paperwork to come through. What the fuck? Like, then I go to leave, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah. Like, fuck, I'm so confused in this fucking world, man. It's fucking weird. I wonder why my fucking head spins all the time. Got to be treated like a fucking piece of dog shit, or just ignore it. Fuck, anything of mine that gets stolen, I'm fucking prompt for fucking acknowledging it. Anyways, it doesn't matter, text T, I'm just getting her out. You know what I mean? Just getting her out. Just getting the demons out. I don't know what the upside down happy face means there. It doesn't matter, but um, yeah, it's insane, Snaggy. Fuck, eh? Imagine that. Never being violent or suicidal and getting locked away 5 fucking times. And then on the fifth time, because I wondered, I was like, fuck, it's like 1 day, 2 days. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I was like, they're just fucking yin yanging me out of here for a fucking reason. This is weird. And then I found out on your fifth stay, that's when they can make you stay. Unless you're a willing participant to get your fucking head filled with full of fucking shit that's going to make you better and protect the pedals like Snaggy. You're a walking, talking case study, Carl. Well, I am, but I'm a fucking child of God, you fucking Nimrod. Wake up. You know what I mean, Bud? When I say I can prove that what I fucking say, Bud, they got her all documented, and well, so do I. It's gonna be great. Accountable T. Accountability. My accountability? You want me to take accountability for the violence and suicide that I didn't fucking do? I do take accountability where I go wrong, my friend. But don't tell me I'm accountable for shit that I didn't do based on people's fucking lies. No. No, no, no. I always try and take a look at my fucking spot in the problems. And I always tell people that I went wrong here. I went wrong here. I went wrong here. I went wrong here. It's okay to be wrong. Just don't fucking sit in it. Got smooth swings in your voices. Okay, Snaggy. The devil's definitely riding with me, right, bud? You're an idiot. You really are. Where's the TGE Carly? I don't know what that's supposed to mean, Lord Voldemort. Whose boots has been in the bed under? Whose heart made of steel plunder? Well, Lord Voldemort, I don't think my heart is of steel. I just don't take disrespect anymore, bud. I shouldn't have to. You should be able to live in peace and harmony, especially within your home. And don't make this shit up. I prove every word I say. I don't say I'm innocent in all cases. Mm-mm. I've been quite the demon myself in our relationship. And I've taken responsibility for it and will continue to take responsibility for it all. And I don't take responsibility for shit I don't do. If somebody says you're violent and you're not, that's why you guys are brainwashed. You're confused. You're told to take accountability for shit. George Soros and his fucking warped little brain. Johnny Gobble says you're the devil. Well, Johnny Ringo, Johnny Gobble will have to live with calling me the devil. You know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care. Because I can tell you, you should ask them to prove it. What do I say that makes me with the devil? Can't just say I don't like the way you say it. You can't do that. No, no, no. You have to ask Johnny Gobble. Hey, buddy, why are you complaining about why everybody wants into your life? But he's telling me, look, you're a hypocrite, you fucking numbskull. You fucking rode up church's nuts for how long to get to the position that you're finally in, buddy? Congratulations. Patty has completely mind fucked up church. And when, don't worry, I know Dagburn's riding high right now. I get it. He's got the new house. He's got the Dagburn mobile. He's got it all. He's fucking living the life. Until that day comes where we get to find out, is Carl with the devil or is Dagburn with the devil? Is Dagburn a Dagburn? Or will Carl go with Dagburn? I try my very best not to go with Dagburn. I do not want to be a Dagburn. Could you imagine being a weak ass fucking jerk off like that, talking about God the way that he does? He should be embarrassed by himself. He's a fucking pedophile protector and he knows it. Even more than most. He knows he is. He knows he is. He just don't know about the bigger ones. Or he does, and he's so weak and powerless that he couldn't do anything even if he thought so. Then again, he doesn't even care that his friend is, so but then again, would you want to be Johnny Gobble's friend? Because anything you ever talk about is recorded. I mean, if you're talking to somebody as a friend, all you have to do is say, "Hey, you fucking said this, man." Like, what the fuck are you changing your mind for? You don't have to go for anyways, I don't he may be more of a protector, more than a protector. Well, I don't know, Johnny Ringo. I wouldn't wanna be him either way. Here's the deal. I never understood this. Didn't fucking get her. His story on the abuse within his family and stuff like that. I know all of the fucking videos are gone, but she changed a few times, okay? Story changed. And I remember one video where he tried setting his old man up, recording him. He took his dad to town to go get him some booze and shit, and then complained about how his dad went to town and got booze. You understand how fucking retarded that is, right? Like, anyways, He tried getting his dad on video where his dad didn't know he was doing a secret spy mission, and, well, he couldn't get his dad to admit anything. He's like, "What are you talking about?" Something about the Fossa, and his dad's like, the something people or something. Well, yeah, like, I don't know. 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 I wouldn't wanna be running around making stories up about sexual assault and sexual abuse and have God come to town, you know what I mean? I wouldn't wanna be one of these girls running around crying about shit that never happened, but I definitely wouldn't wanna be one of those boys that went around and did shit and, well, nothing ever happened to them. You know what I mean? When Jesus yeah, when he was here, he said, "Upon my return, there's gonna be some breakage, families, friends, it's gonna go a whole lot of twisted. Don't talk about things you don't know you sleep with a butt plug when your son is home, bro." Snaggy, why would you say that? Yeah, yeah, to me, his dad looked very confused. He didn't sound like somebody who was guilty and was just deflecting and getting mad about it. It was basically, "What the fuck?" Right? That's the feeling I got, but you never know. People react different to different situations, but there are con men out there, and I can't understand how people fall for that con man. He's a con man. He will say or do whatever it takes to get attention, to get him what he wants. You know what I mean? I'm not saying shit didn't happen to him. I'm not saying that. Something happened to him. He went through, I don't know, fucking the whole drug thing, all that. He's been through shit. Melinda's been through shit. You know what I mean? A lot of shit. Talk about taking accountability. Now, if I didn't have my kids because I was irresponsible, you really have to take that accountability, but she doesn't. She blames somebody else for her not having her other kids. And to me, that's pretty disgusting. Schneggy! Hey, Johnny Ringo. I don't know what Dagburn and fucking Patty Lynn Upchurch are up to. She's tried to fuck with my brain too. You know what I mean? She came right into my comments because I was making videos about Beelus fucking being a furry. And she got all up in my comments and fucking tried telling me it never happened. That was never said. And I was getting it from a song. Why would she do that? That's fucking weird, right? Something's going on. I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of fucking weird behavior. Why would Patty Lynn? But the thing is, I got it recorded somewhere. I put it on video. Dagburn admitting it that Patty Lynn told us that fucking Be Loose wanted to get with old Patty Lynn. They had squirrel suits. uh, that woman really is a devil or a witch. I'm telling you. I'm telling. She tells you how scrupulous she is. Nobody listens. So she tells this story about how, she's the pretty sister and she has to help the ugly Gail out, right? So she's trying to help her with her spiritual stuff, doing like they did the phone calls, the psychic readings and stuff like that. And Patty admits that she kept trying to teach Gail how to fucking do the sales pitches and how to talk to the people and manipulate them and bring them in for more money. So how can you be a spiritual person and be involved in that kind of shit, eh? Fucking weird, eh? My Anybody who's making money off of spirituality that's just making money just because they're fucking stupid. Could you imagine being them if God came to town? What if Johnny Ringo, because I tell you this, right? Right. Nobody tells me where I'm wrong. Jesus says. Jesus says. Right? He says this. Inside of us is the Father and Him. Right? Right? So, in essence, right? God's already here. We just got to get enough people into God, right? But here's the problem with humanoids. They don't want to be a part of God because there's a God outside of here because Jesus told us, right? They don't, humanoids don't want to be a part of God. They want to be God or play God. You know what I mean? And it's not that hard to be with God. Fuck it. It is. I don't want to say that it's not hard. I'm just because it is. I've been through fucking hell, but I think that it could be easier for others just to. Oh, but people are not good right now because they've been programmed to not be good. When I say some of the people who have done the nastiest shit to me, like how could you lie on somebody that almost died over the situation and you don't know if your lie could have fucking killed me or not? No worries at all about that. Just fucking keep your fucking job. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. Most people would fucking do that. They would turn their back on one person if it was only one person that had to fucking go down for all of them. They would do it. But here's the deal in my case. Fucking, I had somebody apparently who fucking told the truth, and well, still got nowhere. Yes, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing. They want to keep you guessing. No one wants to lay the fucking truth out on the table. Where does the accountability sit? It's time for everybody to own their own accountability, right? It doesn't matter. But we can't do that. We can't communicate as humans anymore. It's fucking disturbing. Because I said something yesterday that I don't ever say that word. I don't think I have for a long, long time. I said the F word, the three-letter one. Dunkel Will. Because I was fucking mad. It doesn't make an excuse for what I said. But then I thought about it. I was like, what's that word mean? I think it's a cigarette. And if it means homosexual, then that's what they are. The devil makes fucking words bad. Eh? Fuck everybody's feelings get hurt. Because no one wants to face the word, which nobody seems to know. It's the truth. But back to imagine if God was already here on the universe, here on Earth, I mean, and he's within all of us. Too for him, eh? What if there's just a switch being ready to go off, and if you're not vibing with God, if you're not in that truth vibe, when that love vibration comes on, you won't be able to fucking handle her. Hey, I'm worried for you guys. What if you're not willing to get into the truth vibration? And then the 639 comes to town and you can't fucking handle her. I want you to think about this. Because what have I been telling you, Snaggy? They are doing everything to steal your fucking brain from you, bud. Frequencies are all fucked up. Your music has drugs in them, Marilyn Manson told you. 808s, Kanye told you. There's a whole bunch of them using it against you, bud. Snoop and Dre got you smoking weed every day, bud. But you're pumping the wrong shit in your fucking brains. Your little brain's getting creative, and then you're just pumping bad shit into it, and it can't grow that. It just gets darker and uckier and ugh, and you remain a coward. But you pretend to be a man running on people's channels, just doing whatever it is that you're doing. Don't you want a better way? Eh? Or do you want to take the Hershey Highway, bud? Do you think Hershey squirts are doing good with God, eh? Speaking of Hershey shirts, eh? What about fucking Vinnie Mac, eh? The title. I think I put him in the title, eh? You guys fucking, I don't know. This is weird. This is weird. Like a human that would shit on another human. But here's the deal. That human was more than willing to let fucking Vinnie Mac get away with shitting on her as long as fucking she got paid. Give me my money, my shit money. Hey Vinnie Mac, you ever want to poop again? Come on over. Shit on me some more, big boy. Kenny Mac shit on somebody? Yes. Yes, dude. There's a whole fucking lawsuit thing. Him and fucking John Laurinaitis fucking tag teaming some fucking bitch, and old fucking Vinnie Mac's got a shit on her. This is real shit, dude. They like poop. They like poop. They're sick. Can you imagine if there was an island for sick fucks like Vinnie Mac to go to? Where people couldn't say no to him and you didn't have to fork out fucking millions of dollars to keep people silence. Carl, you have this is so shit personality disorder, bro. No, I'm a Heyoka. I'm highly spiritual, bud. That's what I fucking am, brother. Heyoka. And I come here to push buttons, Snaggy. But it's all out of love. I got a big heart. Look at me. Still talking to you, bud. I haven't hit push the block button, have I? But where's Carl blocked? Eh? He's blocked all around town. And what did really Carl have to say? Hey, I think little me's like a lone survivor. Top easy. Triple T. Uncle Will. Dagburner. Well, I'm only with Dagburner. I can make comments and his audience can see my comments, but he can't. Trust me, it's nothing I did. $1 billion, Lord Voldemort. Hey, you. Hey, you, come on. Listen, tell your buddy Seafowls to stop copying me, bud. It's been going on for a few years, bud. Been claiming the hookah thing for a long time. I'm a hookah like the Joker. Well, I am too, but I'm the opposite. I do it out of love. I have no hate, Lord Voldemort. Those who have hurt me, I do not want to be around anymore. I really fucking don't, bud. I want them to be able to find themselves. And in order to find themselves, they gotta take ownership of fucking PTSD I currently own. That way I can show the world that, hey, once you use your voice and you stand up and you just say, hey, I refuse to hold these demons that you want in my body. Because Lord Voldemort. There's a verse in the Bible where it where it talks about you can have demons in your body, but not in your soul and spirit. I think that's what he's talking about. PTSD, damage from narcissists not facing their own bullshit. Because when you do follow Jesus and all you want is the truth, people will come after you. It's the weirdest fucking shit. Hey, let's sit down and figure this out. Info warrior, you wouldn't let someone drop deuce on your chest for enough money. Excuse me. No, no, bud. No, I'm not willing to stoop myself down to a piece of shit for any amount of money. I don't fucking care what it is. You're not pooping on me, bud. Nor, like Uncle Will, like we can go back to that three-letter word. There's a reason I said it. Because any man that would say to another man, I'll have a conversation with you, but you have to wear ladies' panties, leads me to think that that man might have homosexual thoughts. You know what I mean? He just might be closeted. Maybe he's not as happy with his wife as he thinks he is. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why you'd run around asking other men to go in ladies' panties for a conversation just to be a decent human being. But Carl, whoa, bro, don't say Jesus's name, Carl. Well, I'm gonna say Jesus's name all I want because it's a fake name, bud. It's a fake banana fucking brand name fucking name, buddy. Jesus never heard that name. I just used fucking whatever I have to use because it's not the name for me, bud. It's the character. You want me to use Yeshua? Yeshua. Yeshua is my everything, bud. He is me, and I am him. Different avatars, bud. But that same spark, like he told me, that was in him is in me. Now, whether there's another me and still has Jesus's avatar, bud, I don't know. I hope he comes soon. I'm looking forward to it. I'm fucking, I would. Oh, I just lay on the ground and go, thank God. Hey, Jesus, you go help them. Let me rest a while. Let me get some of that peace you've been talking about. No, that's Paul. You said I'd have to pick up my cross, Jesus. Oh, and here I am. Not just wearing it, but carrying it. For what, Snaggy? Well, you guys look at it as a disability. You guys look at it as a disability of mine, but it's really not. Wanting to protect the children should be a fucking priority, but in this backwards world, yeah, it's a disability. I wish my disability would fucking spread fucking far and wide. Oh, Triple T's black hackers might get me in trouble, huh? I show my ID, dang it. Well, listen, Lord Voldemort, don't get outsmarted by Triple T. Don't allow that to happen to you because he's pretty dumb, but he is. Hey, I don't go around telling everybody what a tough guy I am. I just say, hey, if you want to hit me, you might want to let me know why. And maybe I'll humble myself. Can an apology work? But if I got nothing to be sorry about, I'll still tell you to go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? But if you want to hit me, that's on you. You're only hitting yourself. Ain't Lord Voldemort? That's what Jesus said. Hey, give them the other cheek, for they not know what they are doing. Why would you want to hit a child of God? Just in case, eh? But Snaggy, I know what you're saying. Carl, you're not what I expected. You're not what I want. I'm exactly what you need, Snaggy. Because I don't know shit, bud. This is your journey to take. How are you going to take her? Listen, don't take her to the Undertaker. Take her to God. Listen, they tell you nothing bad can be in the Bible, bud. We go over this all the time. Look at that. Look at that. That's evil right on my Bible, eh? Kenneth Copeland. He's evil, guys. I'm sorry. I cannot hide it. I will be punished by God if I'm wrong. In fact, if Kenneth Copeland can show me where he should be living anyway the way he is, fucking for prayers. When Jesus said he couldn't pray for people, he could pray with people, but he couldn't pray for them. So how's Kenneth making a buck off these prayers, huh? We are to convince people to pray to themselves. Hey, Snaggy, meditation, however you want to talk about it, man. However you want to get your fix with God is how you do it, man. Whatever makes you comfortable. If you can do yoga and communicate with God at the same time, you gotta sit still, cross your legs, hold yourself in a pose. Or I got my own way, bud. When when I'm not in the present moment, like I'm always fucking with God. You know what I mean? I'm with him, praying to him. Oh God, show me the way. But I really say, take me away. I don't want to do this, God. And then I got to know that this thing 365 times. Cashville, no fear. No fear, Cashville. Don't fear the elite pedos. Speaking of don't fear the Reaper, did you see Donald Trump's social media lately? And don't fear the Reaper. Hey, Donald, you should fear your own stupidity, bud. This ain't gonna go good for you, buddy. You've reached an all-time low. No, 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 no. It's an AI video. You guys go check her out. There's a lower one than that. It's with him and Netanyahu sitting on the beach in Gaza, fucking in front of Trump Gaza, just fucking sipping on a drink. Non-alcoholic, no. It's got to be non-alcoholic for non. My, hey, he'll sell you some alcohol if there's some money to be made, but he'll tell you it's bad. He doesn't. But then again, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do for a buck. You know what I mean? You don't have to really give a fuck if you're playing the art of the deal, do you? They're fucking schnagglepuss. Fucking with God, your words, Carl. Yeah, I'm fucking with God, bud. That's all I want is just fucking be with God. You got a problem with that, Cupcake? I'd get with him if I were you. I know I'm with him. I'm a true fucking believer and I want the truth. And I'm not a fucking stupid, naive piece of shit thinking I know the truth. I'm just here to try and encourage people to take the fucking pathway of truth. But I can't tell anybody what the truth is. But if we come together, Snagglepuss, I find out what the truth is, eh? Was there a guy named Jesus? Is there secret shit hiding in the Vatican? Is there a blue star Kachina on the way? Could we get Lucifer in the action there and find out, eh? Eh? Do you think the Vatican would use Lucifer for us? Eh? Find the blue star Kachina? Yeah, the microscope, but not the microscope, the telescope. The telescope. Hey, bud, I think God has his scopes on the fucking Vatican. I think it's a ratican. And well, hey, bud, it ain't easy being cheesy. And well, do you think Jesus would have been so fucking happy about Christianity? All these fucking, all these fucking special people wearing fucking gowns, separating themselves from the people. Yeah. Whatever. I mean, if you got to wear a gown and that's what makes you feel like you're with God, I'm okay with it. Hey, I'm not here to tell anybody they're not with God. Like that's on them. I can only point shit out and say, hey, I don't, I don't think that that's a necessity. But hey, if that's what you want to add to your stuff, then hey, that's all right. But I also don't think Jesus would have been happy about Christianity. He just said, "Spread my gospel, spread my words." Not the Bible. But then again, what Bible back then, eh? What would the Bible have been back then? Well, I guess you got the Bible. This Bible, it had 180, 108 books, didn't it? Didn't it have 108, 108 chapters or wasn't it? And now it's 66. Do you think they had a time way back then when they could have, like they're doing now, right? For our benefit, for our protection, this is really easier for you guys to understand. We'll even make Jesus in red so you guys really get it. But all these other gospels we're going to have to take out because they just don't make sense. Eh? But hey, all these true Christians and followers of God, they're following God to the T. Except when it comes to Leviticus, eh? What if they don't follow Leviticus? Do they get the great big kiss of death? Hey, hey, Lord Voldemort, what do you think? Should people start following Leviticus? Or was Jesus here saying, hey guys, stop with your man-made fucking bullshit. Stop adding shit. Stop being Jehovah's Witness and stop fucking being fucking Mormons and stop being fucking Scientologists and stop. Listen, it's easier. These guys make it hard. Like, look, what did God command of you? Let's try and make sense of those commandments before we start running around fucking making more rules. Because, well, you guys have got yourselves in a dire situation with thou shalt not kill. It is dire, and it is important that you do not anybody identify with their countries if they want to be a child of God. Because if you identify with a corporation, you cannot be with God. You have to identify as a child of God. So therefore, you cannot have militaries that shall not kill. You know, I'm just saying, I don't make the fucking rules. I know it sounds stupid. Oh, we can't trust these other people. And oh, if we put down our guard and we don't go tit for tat. And well, when Donald Trump get out of the Bible, eye for an eye, baby. Eye for an eye. Well, you're supposed to be a Christian, motherfucker. Like, fuck. Come on, bro. You need to tell these people, like, turning the other cheek ain't what they say it is, neither. It's fucking knowing you're a child of God. And if anybody's hurting you, they're only sending you home. Snaggy, home. The Bible also says there's a time for peace and a time for war. Yeah, does it? Got your word? That your word? Is that your word? My word is Jesus. He is the word of God. You want the Bible? I want the truth. I don't care what the fuck Bible says. Other than those 10 commandments. Because I believe the story of Moses. Because Moses suffered. He suffered greatly. And he brought the commandments of God. But hey, who am I to say? I could be wrong. You know what I mean? But those are commandments. And then the book's about a bunch of gospels of men who come to God to try and bring humans to God. What if there's stories in there, not the Father that Jesus spoke about? Eh? So that's so hard to comprehend. Because when Jesus came, he said Satan was ruling and operating the world. He had everybody by the balls. You know what I mean? The George Soros of his day. He had everybody by the brains. So if you think that it switched like that and all of a sudden everybody came to God, I don't know. Could the devil be a slippery little son of a gun? And well, try and pull a fast one on everybody, you know what I mean? Put in a little Paul here, put a little Paul there. I'm not trying to disrespect Paul. So all you Christians who are in love with Paul, love Paul all you want. Love Paul, love Jesus. I'm just a Jesus guy. Like I said, if you guys think the word of God is the Bible, then don't follow part of it. You better fucking follow the whole fucking thing. But you refuse to do that. But if it comes straight to Jesus, that means you can't be a coward. That means you have to pick up your cross. That means you have to know who the fuck you are. You have to know your purpose. You have to always try and be a better person. Because I don't know, man. Paul's the one teaching you guys are worthless and fucking stupid and all this other shit. You fucking degenerate humans. You're just worthy by his mercy. You're always going to be dirty. Yeah, you're going to be dirty all the time if you tell yourself you're going to be dirty. It's not that hard to follow the fucking 10 commandments. You know what I mean? Follow his son. His son told you the two big ones. Follow me and do this. He told you had the Lord thy God inside of you. So remember that when he talks about the first one, and the second one is you might want to treat everybody else like they're fucking God too, because they have the same thing you got. And if you go fucking around with them, you're gonna find out about the God outside of you. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. It's been a slice. OT, I got my new Mac today, getting set up for Fantasy Football Takeover podcast. I know. Americans and their foosball. I think they'd pick it over their children. Go team go. Foosball. The Kentucky. I mean, the Stanley Cup. Those are all great things. I like hockey. I like football. Don't get your nuts in the fucking jam there, fucking OT. I do enjoy it, but I think the children should be a priority. You know what I mean? You know, you're living in fantasy, fucking protecting the pedos, and you know, we could join it. We could have our own league where we didn't live in the fantasy anymore, and we don't have to protect those fuck knobs, eh? Anyways, OT, I do love you. You do come with some good stuff sometimes, bud. Snaggy, I'm gonna call your wife, Carl. I'm good at that. Well, Snaggy, you wanna keep fucking with people, hey, dig your own grave. Snaggy, this is your soul you're fucking with. Do as you please, bud. I do feel sorry for you, but if there's nothing I can do to help you, then go help yourself. Do whatever it is you gotta fucking do, but I don't care. I'm only over here wanting the truth, and you want me silenced, or my wife, or something. I don't fucking know what you want, Snaggy. You just, to me, you seem like a very unsatisfied fucking little man. But hey, you be you, and I'll be me, and well, we'll see where our destinies lie, baby.